Mayhem continues in the second week of PMPL South Asia Season 3. This week's top fraggers are not too far away from the first week's top fraggers. And why would they be? People who are on this chart are here for a reason. Some players dropped out of the toppers list, most did their best to stay in the top 5 while struggling, whereas one particular contender blazed past the competition. Without further ado, let's jump right into it. Starting off at number 5, we have DrLuigi. This week, he got 32 kills and dished out 7,066 damage. He's also 5th on the overall leaderboard with a total of 60 kills and 14,438 damage across both weeks. This guy has the X factor. Once he pops off, there is no stopping him. He's a juggernaut. On day 1 of the Super Weekend, in match 3 on Erangel, DRS got a little help with the zone, getting the only compound, and Glazen let all hell break loose. He got 6 kills with 1,226 damage and plenty of assists.
Someone moves away from them, and right now they're gonna run out of smokes at some point or the other, and the vehicles have been completely wrecked here. Galden's gonna find Dante, and Jax finds DRS's Boro, and A1.
And then once again in match 5 on Erangel, he again pops off with 7 kills in the end Gatka zone. In both the instances, they got the dub too. He wasn't a part of the top 5 in the first week, but this time he made plays that got him here. At number 4 is Hungrybox from ZeusGodless with 36 frags and 6,417 damage. The story of Team ZeusGodless is completely the opposite of Team DRS. DRS was very aggressive in the first week, but this time they toned it down, whereas ZeusGodless became even more aggressive in week 2. A lot of the success can be attributed to Hungrybox. Even though his performance got him in the kill leaders this week and his team in the top 5, he isn't even in the top 8 when it comes to overall kill leaders. However, one cannot ignore his massive contributions to his team's success. One of his best moments came from the Sandhog game on day 1 of the Super Weekend. In that game, he got himself 7 kills, dishing out 694 damage. On the next day too in Sandhog, he was crowned as the MVP. This time though, he had only 3 kills with 732 damage. But it's enough to determine how strong he can be in the rainforest. Coming in at number 3 is the unsung hero of Team ZeusGodless. He got 39 kills and 9,208 damage this week. Even though he got overshadowed by his own teammate Icy, Godless had a crucial role to play during the league days, which enabled his team to qualify for the Super Weekend. Godless was consistent and was picking up several kills on each day of the week. Perhaps some of his best moments were from the Miramar match on the first day of the league. ZeusGodless initiated a push onto stalwart Plex and sprayed down 3 people in a quick succession to finish the squad wipe. He was crowned as the MVP for that match. Also, how can we forget that wonderful nade in the very first game of the Super Weekend that knocked out 2 people and killed an enemy from Iron ES? That's one spicy meatball. He was not only great with his guns, but also his utility.
Zeus Esports are looking strong. They're looking so strong. Oh, the bounce is perfection! Oh, that is gonna find them all! Oh my lord!
At number 2 is the tragic tale of Venom Legend Steelshot. He's got 44 kills and gave out 8,109 damage. But despite his strong performance, his team is barely holding on at the 10th spot in the overall rankings. While Venom Legends may not have had the best week, it didn't stop Steelshot from keeping his team afloat. Usually his teammate Rafat gets all the limelight and Steelshot is believed to be the support, but this time he took up the responsibility to not let the team tank too many losses. One of his best performances comes from day 3, game 3, where his team was able to get the zone advantage and they turned a tiny compound into a fortress and defended it with all their lives. Steelshot got 4 kills in that match. And even though his own teammate Rafat got 5 that match, it was one of Steelshot's most important games. That was the only chicken dinner that Venom Legends got this week, and Steelshot holding onto that compound with iron will contributed heavily to their win. And at the number 1 spot is none other than Zeus Icy. He wasn't even in the top 5 last week, but now he stands atop a mountain of corpses. He leads not only as the kill leader this week, but also as the overall kill leader. He's bagged 54 bodies this week and dished out a whopping 5-figure number for damage, 10,963, making him as the MVP of the week. He dwarfs everyone else in performance. Icy has not only had multiple 5-kill games on every day, but every single time that Zeus has lost people, he is always the guy remaining at the end to secure them a better place while also getting kills. he's also had some ridiculous moments. In Sandhawk on day 1, he pulls off a 1v3 on DRS.
In the previous game as well, and now again it seems like DRS will not really be having the time because they are all the time going down for the players of Zeus, and this feels like deja vu.
And then on the final match of day 2 in Erangel, he casually pulls off a 1 vs 4 on PNQ with just utilities. Yes, that's right, just utilities.
Very top spot, you know, taking shots from absolutely everywhere. As Icy will just bombing them down. It's again another artificial red zone being formed up by the players of Team Zeus, and it's just enough to wipe out the entire spawn.
On day 3 of the weekend, in match 3 on Erangel, Icy brings out the big guns, getting 7 kills, including 2 with grenades. With such great moments of utter dominance and sheer firepower, Icy takes the throne of the best player of the week. These were the top 5 players of week 2 of PMBL South Asia Season 3. Do you want to watch more spicy outplays? Witness all the action live by tuning into the stream next week.